Hey everyone, so like I said last week, I decided to do a Wet n Wild series. Um I'm just gonna try and use up all my Wet n Wild palettes that I've been picking up over the years. And then probably intermittently I might do other things. Like I really love Black Carey's from DeviantArt, his interpretation of the Seven Deadly Sins. So I think like intermittently I'll be doing other things. So I decided to start out with the Wet n Wild. I think back in 2009, it was either 2008 or 2009. They came out with the Starry Eyeslicks eyeshadow and highlighter, and I showed you one of the palettes. I did one of these palettes already. This one is called Meteor Shower, and it's got like a really rosy color with maybe gold shimmer in it. Then this is like maybe like an olive brown type of color, also with maybe like gold shimmer in it. And then this one is like a sky blue, but it's kind of like warmed up, so more of maybe on the aqua side. And then it comes with these all came with this cream glitter, which don't even touch it. It's just gonna mess up your makeup. But anyway, so what I started out using was maybe what I should have tried last week, is the Mozart Pink, which is a beautiful rose gold. I'll tell you, I would have looked at that color 5 years ago, I wouldn't have even bothered with it, but it's now I find it so pretty. It's like a pink with a gold in it. So it's called Mozart Pink. It's from Cryolan Interference. I'm gonna start out with that pretty pink color in there. It looks like almost like a red. It's like or maybe it's a dusty rose color. And I'm gonna place that over that pink. And I tell you, my camera doesn't even do these things justice, but you can really, even last week, that gold shimmer really showed through, but for some reason my camera doesn't like really pick it up, you know, to show it. And then of course the contour color is like that olive brown type color. Put that in the contour. And then start blending it upward. Wow, a little of that went a long way. I didn't mean it for it to be so intense. The camera's picking it up like as a black, but it's really like this brown, almost like an olive brown, gold, green type of thing. And then of course that pretty, this like a sky blue, but more of an aqua. It's like all the colors have been warmed up. Yeah, that's more of like an aqua. And of course, these colors, you know, can be used. This is so intense. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize how much Wet n Wild had stepped up their game. I've been reading up about it, about Wet n Wild, and they stepped up their game years ago, and I didn't even know it, because I know that when I was younger I didn't like Wet n Wild, only their nail polishes. But yeah, I've been reading that like back in 2008 or something they had stepped up their game. So so that's how that is. Again, you could do it with that blue on the lid, and then the olive on top. But I'm wearing it, you know, the way you would in the palette. The medium color would go on the lid, the darkest color in the crease, and the lightest color is the highlight. So yeah, so I'm gonna just use regular black liner, mascara, finish my makeup, and I'll be right back. Hey everyone, so this is the finished look. I really love that lid color. I thought it was maybe like a frosty red. It's just a deep rose or something. I just really loved it. And what I did was I used this that sparkly gel on the inner corners, and whatever eyeshadow I had on those inner corners, it lifts it. But you know, it's in the light, in certain lighting, you see, you know, the little glitteriness of it. So I put it on the inner corners, you know, the tear duct area of the top and bottom. And then for blush, I used NYX Mosaic Powder in Paradise. And then I just used the gold shimmer on top of that. And then for my lips, I used Sparkling Red, because it just reminded me a lot of that color on the lid. And then I put my Goldie Rocks over it. And so that was it, just something simple, but pretty. And so I'm going to continue doing my Wet n Wild palettes. I already did, sorry, I don't know what's wrong with my throat. I already did one of the other palettes in the Starry Eyeslicks collection before. I think it was last summer or last fall. So I'm going to, you know, start out with the first palettes that I have. So again, this was like back from like, I think it was spring 2009. And I think it had like some sort of galaxy theme to it.